Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Grace, and for today's video will be a tarot reading on this upcoming week. This is for the 12th through the 18th. This is a general reading. Take what resonates, throw away the rest. Like, comment, subscribe. I notice that I always forget to say that, so do that. And I think that's it. Let's just get started. What's in store for the collective for this upcoming week? What should they be aware of for this upcoming week? The King of Swords. So, having to make a decision, gaining some sort of enlightenment with this yellow crowning his head. And I can't help but to be drawn to the owl. Owl symbolizes wisdom. So somebody gaining some sort of wisdom, some sort of enlightenment to make a decision, to speak their truth. This could possibly be you wanting to speak your truth and gain this wisdom or enlightenment regarding whatever situation this may be for you. Or this could be someone coming in that's wanting to speak their truth and, talk to you about what they've learned or whatever regarding the situation. It could be anything for all of you. Then we get the Hanged Man. And this is someone who has retreated to gain further enlightenment. Someone who is trying to see something from a different perspective. This is also trying to make a decision in regards to, once again, whatever situation this could be regarding. But with these two cards together, this is definitely someone contemplating on what to speak, what to communicate, and how effectively they need to communicate. And then we get the Two of Cups. Now, this is regarding a relationship. You or the other person you're thinking about could have possibly walked away, could have possibly retreated to gain enlightenment because they may not have been sure if this is the relationship they want to invest in. There could have possibly been disagreements, then you both just needed to take some time out and kind of think on how you want to move further into the relationship, or if you want to continue the relationship at all. But I definitely see it being emotionally fulfilling for you if you go towards this relationship, if you make that decision to go back into this relationship or speak your truth regarding this relationship, because the Sun card represents total emotional fulfillment and happiness. So I do see a positive ending in the end. Let's dive a little deeper. Let's clarify the cards. I apologize. I don't know what's going on. I haven't dealt with my allergies in a few years, and then all of a sudden they've returned, and I'm confused. But let's clarify this King of Swords, please. The Death card. And this is someone who has went through a rebirth, maybe a spiritual awakening, or maybe just changed their perspective, seeing something from a different point of view, maybe seeing that, yeah, I do want to be with this person and I do need to speak my truth. So this was definitely a shift in someone's mindset. And that is a major arcana, so that's pretty important. And then we get the Chariot card. This is forward movement. This is movement even when people are trying to tell you don't need to do that. This is staying determined and not giving up on what you truly want and desire for yourself. Clarify this Two of Cups, please, Spirit. And if this is you having to be if this is you that happens to be the one that has retreated, I do see you making forward movement. I do see this on your mind pretty heavy. And I would like to say that you should move forward with this love connection because this will bring you emotional fulfillment in the end. And if you got through this death and rebirth of your mind or just a shift in your mindset, why not just go forth and just finish it out and speak your truth about the relationship to the person? Or if this is you wanting this communication with this King of Swords and wanting this King of Swords to speak their truth, I do see them coming forth pretty strong. I don't want to say quickly, but I see movement. Clarify this Two of Cups, please. Yep, this Knight of Pentacles, I'm sorry. Like I was saying, the Knight of Earth is one of the slowest knights because he's very tactical. He likes to plan things out before making his move. He likes to make sure that he has something tangible to offer to whoever, to a person or to a romantic partner, to a friendship or whatever. He's very sincere. He comes forth with honesty and truth and with gentleness. But he is a very slow-moving energy. So possibly, if this hasn't happened for you, it's happening soon. The other person is just making a slow approach, but it is going to happen. But that's really just because this person wants to bring you something tangible, something real, something abundant, something that's going to grow in the long term. Not just something that, hey, I like you, this, that, and the third, and then maybe a few weeks to a month later it ends. No, this is someone who wants to bring something of value, someone who wants to bring something to the table that's going to grow, that's going to make both of you happy. And then we get the Star card. And the Star card is healing. This is being on the right path. This is going towards destiny. So this could possibly be soulmate connection, twin flame connection, or just a really strong spiritual connection because, I'm just feeling destiny from this card. I'm feeling that whatever relationship this is meant to happen. And if there was a separation that was meant to happen for your own personal growth, to grow as individuals outside of each other. But I do see a healthy, prosperous relationship. Now, granted, like, no relationship is perfect, but coming back with a fresh mind, a fresh spirit, a fresh soul, coming back into a relationship like that with freshness is going to allow the relationship to grow prosperous in the long term. Any other messages the collective needs to hear, Spirit? Yeah, someone's dropping the burdens, letting go of those doubts, letting go of those disappointments that's happened in the past. Someone facing their fears with this Devil card in reverse. Not allowing their disappointments and their fears to overcome them, and not allowing those emotions to sabotage themselves from making this approach to this relationship. And with this High Priestess, this person is following their intuition. As I was just saying with this Destiny card, this is someone following their intuition and is on the right path and is supposed to bring forth this truth and this connection to the relationship. So yeah, this is a pretty spiritual connection that many of you may have, or a few of you may have. So I definitely feel like if there was, some disagreements in the past, let go of all of that. Because when you are coming into union with a spiritual connection, you will never be able to have a long relationship if you don't do self-healing work on yourself outside of the relationship. Spiritual relationships are relationships that trigger each other. Let me see how to explain this. So 2 people in a spiritual connection will come together, be in a relationship for a little bit, but what happens is you both trigger certain things within each other for you to work on outside of each other. So you'll trigger these things, there'll be a breakup, you work on these things during the breakup phase, and then if it's meant to happen, you'll reunite in this lifetime. If not, maybe another one. It depends for each person, but ultimately you're supposed to come back after that separation totally and completely healed. Not completely healed, because no one is perfect, but a pretty healed person to grow a healthy relationship, because a healthy person can only grow a healthy relationship. I hope all of that made sense to you all. But this is the message that I'm seeing. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Cups. So this could possibly be options, possibly confusion, still trying to gain that wisdom, still trying to make a decision. But, sometimes the confusion can kind of override our rational thinking. But at the second half of the deck, I got the Queen of Pentacles. But this is nurturing of self, nurturing yourself, following your heart, creating abundance for yourself and doing things that's going to be best for you. So yeah, this is what I got for you all for this week. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'll catch you in my next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.